Hey everybody, what's up? If I sound tired, I just woke up. But the event is upon us. We have Queen Coronation out today. Came out at like 10 EST or something like that, around then. Uh, Forgot to wave at you guys. Hi, how are you? I've been hearing that Elite Queen Coordination, I'm not gonna sugarcoat words, it's a bitch. The strongest people in my fleet, which are probably one of the strongest, if not the strongest people in my Wayfair server, they're having difficulty with Elite because they do not have enough damage, which is crazy to hear. I've seen them pull off many amazing things. So I'm going to be trying to do this solo. Oh, I don't know you. I'm going to be trying to do this solo to give you guys a tutorial, or try to, at least. Alright, X chess Queen Coordination. As you can see, there is no longer a king, because we killed the king in the previous hex chess called Checkmate. In this one, the queen takes the crown, and she gets fire and ice phases. Now you're probably wondering why we're seeing those bosses on her sides again. They will appear when you get teleported away. You get banished to another realm, and then you have to defeat a chess piece, and then you have to defeat the boss after you defeat the right chess piece. If you don't, it's an instant party wipe. I could go through all the things on paper describing what happens, but that's gonna be really long, and I just want to show you guys. I want to try it solo so I can explain it to you guys. All right, so I'm gonna use two strategist things. Hang on, let me see what the nullification is. Nullification, you need 5k. 5k for solo. Let's see, story, 5k, elite, 5k. So it's 5k all around. 5k nullification is your requirement. By now, you should have 5k unless you're a new player. So, as you can see, we start in the same area as last time, except there's a much smaller board and much more destroyed bosses. So it doesn't matter where you stand, really. I'm gonna stand here because I'm solo. And you're going to be teleported to the end area. This is where we defeated the one boss, not boss, but we got up to the one boss. Remember being spawned over there and there from the chariot. Your first little thing that you get introduced to is an ice wall. Easy, just jump over it. You can't break it. Next one is a firewall. Just jump over it when the flame dies down. Or if you're tanky, you can dodge right through it. I advise that you jump over it because you do not want to waste any heals or anything like that. You're going straight to the final boss, which is the queen.
For the crystal of Atlan, I lost my husband and debased myself to an imbecile. Now, I am finally done enduring!
Why?
Only power can secure an eternal rule. Your efforts are pointless. I am the true master of the infinite world!
I'm gonna try and bring up like the code things. Alright, so this is always gonna be how it starts. She does a fire laser. If you have multiple people, there's gonna be multiple lasers. I mean, you can hit her if you want to. Just don't get hit by any of those fires. Oh, she did a quick fire laser. Alright, so you see that chess piece on top of my head? Destroy the chess piece that is yours. You cannot destroy your partners, like your teammates, crystals. It'll do no damage. No damage at all. Her attacks are pretty freaking wild. Like, I'm doing a terrible job. Fuck. Okay, so I got her into another form. Ow! Scheisse! Okay, she just split it into a couple quadrants. Defeat this really quickly if you can! I'm dead. Oh my god. I'm on solo too. Alright. This is where you want to kind of use your alts for destroying crystals like that. Because your skills are locked. You only have basic and you have your ultimates for those things. When there's no fire, honestly just use a regular attack. There's no reason to waste an ult there. Use your ult whenever there's the fire on the floor. People like to call it lava. I don't like to call it lava because it's just fire. Damn. These swipes are so fucking hard. Damn, I'm on solo too. These things should be easy. Alright, she banished us. Okay.
Even the lowliest servants have their day. Thunder! Protect the king!
Alright, that's gonna be this dude. I'm sure of it. Chest piece successfully shattered. Yeah. Alright, so those things give you little codes. Not codes, but they give you kind of like a thing to go off of. Oh my god, Jesus. I have to break the shield before I actually do any damage? No wonder why Elite is hard. They got like so much you have to do beforehand. Alright, she's in her ice phase now. So all these attacks that happened before, it's gonna switch to ice. It's mostly the same. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Oh! Okay, so when she raises her sword like that, it's always gonna... Whoa, what the... It's always gonna be that, like... Scheisse!
Annihilation!
Spamming more than a Street Fighter character! Oh my god! I'm dead. I got 2 personal revive attempts left. Holy hell, bro.
The mind has no limits! The mind has... Dual harmony!
Again, I'm in frickin' solo mode. Oh, I can't attack her. Scheisse.
Annoying insects!
Alright,
Shall be your grave!
I have no... Alright, just jump over with these. Make sure to try and dodge those. Oh my god, I'm frozen. I'm frozen. This is rough, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I died?
The cycle never ends. Tiger,
Oh my god!
liberate yourself! Dual harmony!
Oh, I can't believe it. Alright. Broken. I think the best thing for that is try to get close to her so you can get around quicker. I think she still got me with that. Nice, I got it.
No limits!
She does have more forms than this, so don't think that this is everything. She's probably gonna split into 2 forms right now. Oh no, she teleported me.
Underworld shades, hearken to your king's words. Darkness and silence. Eternal law.
Boom. If it's darkness, it's that bishop because she's always moody. You have a timer that you have to defeat them within a certain amount of seconds. If you fail, you die instantly. It's an instant party wipe. Okay, I see pillars for me to stand on. Stand on these pillars. Alright, when this happens, you stand on these pillars. If not, you're gonna get roasted or go to a quadrant that has no ice.
Liberate yourself. Soul divine.
Just kind of keep away from the fire. She's constantly switching in and out, which is pretty cool. Like, the whole thing's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Dual harmony. The mind has no limits. The mind has.
Oh my god, you know who she reminds me of? Okay, so in Dark Souls, there's this guy. He has light and dark. Dark Souls 3, to be exact. He has light and dark powers. Aw, dude, I failed. Dude, we were so close. Alright, we need more power. She reminds me of that guy who has light and dark. I can't remember his name because it's been forever since I played Dark Souls 3. What the heck, an ant? Damn. Alright. So, we're too weak to do it solo. Unfortunately, that's just how it be. I'm gonna read off the things. Shout out to people in my server, Calamity, and everyone else. So we got the Fire Seal, which was that chess piece that was above our head, randomly marks and seals players' skills away, then summons a totem, their respective chess piece, indicated by what was on their head. As you saw, I had like a rook or whatnot. I'm just naming chess pieces off my head. Only normal and alts for those things. Again, you cannot destroy your friend's crystal. It'll do no damage. It does nothing. So you have to destroy your own. Failure to break will implode the player. As you saw with the ice, it was enough to instantly kill me. Ice Seal, basically the same thing, but freezes the player. Inferno was the mechanic where she splits the arena into quadrants. And that has the one where it could have a chess piece, which I recommend saving your ult for, just to quickly get rid of it. You have 2 ults, so just like use 1 ult for that. Save the ult for that if you're not strong enough to like defeat it within X amount. Try not to stand there. There's always going to be a quadrant that doesn't have fire in it. So if you're not confident, if you're kind of like, if you're attacking it and it's getting a little too much, you can jump over into like another quadrant. You're probably going to have a burn effect, so be mindful of that. But just know that there's safe places that you can stand on or go to. Just be mindful of the arena. But there's also the one where there is no chess piece, but you can stand on those little ice pillars that I was standing on, which is pretty helpful. Just stand on the ice, otherwise you're going to get burned to death. Pretty much every quadrant during that mode is on fire, but it's easy to dodge. Banished, which is what you saw twice. They teleport me to a chessboard, and there are key phrases that you got to look out for that determine which one you have to hit to be teleported back. Again, I cannot stress this enough. You have about 60 seconds I believe in all modes, but in solo it was just 60 seconds to defeat that boss. If you fail to defeat that boss within the time frame provided, you instantly die. It's a party wipe. It's ridiculous, but that's how it is. And again, you cannot do damage to the boss until you break their shield too. As you saw, I was doing no damage until a shield broke them. So I'm going to read off the key phrases that you can use to help you. If the queen says anything regarding hooves, you destroyed the knight, which is... The knight is the horse dude. Alright, so find the horse looking chess piece. They all look like their respective bosses, so just aim for Leotids. If she says guard of lightning, anything to do with lightning, it's the first boss that you ever fight in Hex Chess. She says impregnable fortress, it's the chariot boss, which is the cog. I like to call it the cog boss. And anything to do with like engulfed in darkness, you destroy the bishop, which is what I call the witch. Apocalypse is what you saw, which is both the fire and ice mechanic. Once all Hex Chess bosses have been defeated, the queen will teleport to the center and fuse both ice and fire mechanics and attacks together, first separating the arena into 6 quadrants once again, but this time casting frost pillars. Must drop immediately to get on top to avoid the lava DOT. Alright, there's a mechanic called Genesis. Once the queen is low enough HP, she will enter permanent rage. A timer will start indicating the boss will cast a raid wipe. This is DPS check. The raid must now defeat one of the 2 queens. Basically, that's what you saw with the queen splitting in half. She'll make a clone of herself. It's a DPS check. Do as much damage as humanly possible that you can do, I guess. But yeah, she'll split into 2 halves, one casting fire, the other casting ice. As you saw, that's what killed me during the end. I'm not strong enough to do it on my own. So as you saw from certain attacks, there was the one where she raised her sword and then like did kind of like the best way I can describe it is like a pie slice is that area of effect. That it seemed that getting close to her and just kind of like dodging around her was enough. So that's what really seemed to work for me. It got me a lot. So I'm not going to accept any right now because I'm recording a video. And there was the one with the laser. The laser's easy to dodge. Except for the other one. There's the one that's a quick laser, and I don't... That one's just a bunch of BS. Let me think. The one that was really annoying was the large arcs. You know what I mean? Like when she did her sword attack, it would make an arc of fire that would just come at me. That one I still need to learn how to dodge better. I just need to learn to play the game better, if I'm being honest. Like my run, I got close, but I was sloppy. I'm tired is what I'm going to use as my excuse. I was not fully ready. But we got close. We got under 100. We got 58, I believe, was the amount of damage we did. So there's that. Hopefully this gives you a better perspective on how to tackle it, like what to expect, because the big thing was like people didn't know what to expect. I knew what to expect because I watched a guy named Gids, Gids. He posted a Hex Chess, not Hex Chess, Queen's Raid tutorial before I did. I'll be putting that in the description and also the comments of this video when it comes out, so be ready for that. I'll make sure to give him full credit because he inspired me to also make a guide. His is a lot better. Go check his out. He plays on the CN servers because not because he plays on the CN servers, so his character is a lot better than mine, and I believe the level cap for CN servers is higher than the one for consoles. For consoles, it's 60. In CN, if you don't know what CN is, it's the Chinese servers. I believe the Chinese servers is 80 right now. If I am correct, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I apologize, and I'll admit that I'm wrong if pointed out. But I believe it's 80 in the Chinese servers and 60 for Wayfair 3. Other than that, I don't know what to say for this kind of guide. Yeah, it's a difficult boss fight. You know, some of the mechanics are a little bit like little scummy BS type mechanics, but yeah, that's all I got really to say for this guide for this event. I probably won't be posting much. I mean, I might. It depends on how I feel, you know, because like I said, I give you guys update in posts that, you know, things are going on, things have happened. So yeah, all said and done, this is gonna be the end. Like I said, go check out Gids. He did a video a lot better than mine. I'll be linking it in comments and in description. So go show him love. Peace out.